So we all know Japan is the undisputed leader in sushi, whether it's the consistency, accessibility, price point, or cultural significance. But did you know that the US lead in one aspect? Market share. Japan has a market size of $9.5 billion, but the US on the other hand has a whopping $27.9 billion. So that begs the question, how good is American sushi? But more specifically, let's see how good takeout American sushi is. So we'll be traveling to 5 different takeout spots, running from the good, the bad, and the ugly. I won't be alone. The journey will include myself, Sriracha Jones, and my friend, Super Monkey Dog. And to make these tests fair, we'll be judging each spot on how good its salmon and tuna nigiri are, and sort them out on a tier list. Given the chance, we will also take into account how well their other flavors taste as well, and those will be considered wild cards. Because sushi is raw and some locations may be spotty, we will be tracking our mood throughout the trip and add on other information for you guys. So let's get started at our first location.
We're gonna take a first bite.
Okay, first bite. We'll do salmon together, okay? It's actually super windy. Let's try to finish this before all this flies away. All right.
All right.
Let me show it off.
One shot. It's no good, man. It's like super hard. It's like it's a blob. The fish feels like, man, it's like clearly unfrozen. The flavor, this ain't salmon flavor. It's no good.
Okay, that sushi was really bad, actually.
I don't want to continue, dude.
So the rice, the rice is too dense. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, dude, it's fighting back. It's fighting back. The rice is fighting back. It's actually super gummy. So once you have it in your mouth, it literally turns into Play-Doh.
Oh.
So it's like a hard swallow. And the salmon, it doesn't really taste like anything. It tastes like the soy sauce we put on top. All right, so we got
Holy hell, bro.
we got the tuna. We got tuna. Let's cheers it. Cheers it. Good luck.
Cheers, round 2.
All right, show that off. Show that off. All right.
Oh. Oh. Oh, hell no, I made the flavor. Yo!
All right, so that was Safeway Sushi. That was like the blueprint on not how to make takeaway sushi. What do you think?
Dude, man, I'm itching to eat something better, man. Like this is, I need to wash it out my mouth. That's how bad it is. You saw over there.
Yeah. So for sushi, the rice has to be light. Sushi is all about delicate flavors, nothing too crazy, and like it shouldn't be hard to swallow the food. That rice was crazy. It literally was Play-Doh. So what would you give the salmon nigiri?
I give it an
F? I'll give it like a D. What do you? So I guess we'll round that down to an F on the tier list somewhere. We'll put the tier list. We'll start it on the screen.
No. I changed it. It's a D.
D. Okay. So
Yeah.
salmon, we agree on D. What do we think about the tuna?
That is an F.
F.
That was worse than the salmon.
So that was our experience here. We'll just go to the next spot then.
Now, if you go Pacific Northwest and eat bad salmon, you know it's really bad.
Oh, yeah.
They're known for salmon.
Okay, we start the trip with an absolute dud. Tuna and salmon rank down in 4. Salmon gets downgraded due to rounding. Hopefully, we don't hate ourselves by the end of the trip. Kura Sushi up next, so let's see what happens there. But before that, let's ask Andrew some questions. All right, Andrew, question time. I asked ChatGPT to name me the top 5 sushi cities in America. Yeah, 5 cities, no particular order.
Alright, I'm first one I'm gonna guess. I think San Francisco.
Yes.
Yep, I knew it. They have a large Japanese population there. Alright, second, let's see, Los Angeles.
LA, of course.
Right? Of course.
It's probably the
They
number
got-
1 city.
They got good Asian food everywhere.
Okay, that's
there.
2. You got 3 more.
Obviously,
Seattle
Seattle.
is on the list.
Yo, too easy.
Too easy. You are masters.
Yeah,
You are a
all right,
master.
man.
Okay, you got 2 more. It's getting harder now, right?
Man, yeah, it's getting harder. Ah, man. Hawaii. Oh wait, city, huh?
But what city in Hawaii? That Andrew couldn't name this obvious Hawaiian city, so we'll just jump cut it to save us some time. It starts with an H.
Oh, Honolulu.
Okay, what's the last one? So what do you got? You got Seattle, LA, San Francisco, Honolulu. What's the last one? This is pretty easy. This is the last one. You've named all West Coast cities basically. It's not on the West Coast.
It's not. Well, it's New York.
New York, yep, New York, New York.
Of course, man. It's always the big cities with the best sushi.
So ChatGPT actually listed it out in a particular order, if I can find it. It was LA, New York, Seattle, San Francisco, and Honolulu. That was the order it gave me for one generation. That it could always be different, but those are generally the cities you'll get. The order might change depending on what you do. But yeah, those 5 cities. You know, looking back at it, those 5 cities were pretty easy to guess. Either way, we made it to Kura Sushi. Let's go check it out. Okay, we're at Kura Sushi. We had to go to Kura Sushi. It's easily the most famous conveyor belt sushi restaurant in the world. We think of what, like Sushiro, Kura Sushi, like Genki, I guess, in America. I forgot what it's called in Japan. I'll put it on the screen or something. So yeah, Kura Sushi, it's everywhere. They expanded everywhere. It's everywhere in Japan, it's everywhere in America. We don't go here very often because unlike Japan, where it's like $1 a plate or 100 yen, it's almost $4 here in the States.
It used to be cheaper, way cheaper.
It used to be like $3 back then, maybe $2.70. Everything costs the same. We got 3 different flavors. We got the salmon toro, because if you're gonna choose between salmon or salmon toro, you might as well get the toro. And then we got the tuna, of course, and then we got a wild card flavor for this one. This is one of my favorite items from Kura Sushi, but they don't serve it in Japan. I literally looked for this in Japan twice, and they don't serve it. Go ahead, I'll just grab it. Let's cheers it. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, I can already tell it's better.
Yeah, you can tell.
It tastes normal. Tastes all right. It's all right.
Tastes 100% better. It's not freezing cold like last place. The rice isn't too heavy. It doesn't turn into Play-Doh. It's still too gummy. The rice still is too chewy.
Yeah.
It's like you're still chewing on it. It literally turns.
I'm still chewing right now.
It turns into rice cake. And yeah, like the salmon itself, pretty clean. It kind of just melts in your mouth. But otherwise, it doesn't have a strong flavor. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, the other one has some strong metal industrial flavor, wherever they put it in it. This one actually tastes all right.
All right, let's do the tuna.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, it's edible. It's not coming out. I'm not puking.
It tastes like almost like blood. It doesn't taste like blood, but it has the irony flavor of blood. Like if you like bite yourself and then you bleed, you taste that. That's what it tastes like. Like I'm getting the aftertaste right now. So with the rice, since it's not freezing cold and it's not turning into full on like rice cake in your mouth, like the whole thing, you can actually taste the vinegar in it. All right, let's go for the final piece.
All right.
The wild card, the seared scallop with sweet mayo. That one's good.
Never disappoint.
That one's so good. What do we want on the tier list?
I think it's salmon.
It's like
I think it's a B. It's a B.
What do I think? I'm like leaning B or C. I'll give it B. I'll agree B. For the tuna, what do you think?
C, man. Like any tuna that has like any sort of like metallic. I mean, it's edible. It's way better than the Safeway.
Yeah, it's way better than the Safeway one. Yeah, I'll actually agree. C. So we're actually agreeing. We're actually agreeing for the most part. But what's the last one? The Scout, the wild card.
That's definitely an A.
Yeah, I'll say A plus.
I eat a whole full course meal with that.
Yeah, like if we had a whole platter of that, I would just no thinking, just chug it down. So Kura Sushi overall, what, like a B?
Yeah.
Yeah, as a restaurant, yeah, B. Not bad place. And they gave us a buy one get one free, so we got extra pieces. Kura Sushi is a solid restaurant. Like, I don't necessarily hate it. I don't necessarily love it. It has good items. It has okay items. And I gotta say one thing. I don't know why we keep like ranking restaurants like it's on the tier list. It's not on the tier list. I guess we just gotta ignore that part. But yeah, I guess we're just doing it for fun because I have no idea why we're doing it. All right. So since we're going to the biggest Japanese market in the Pacific Northwest, Uwajimaya. So what does the ya in Uwajimaya mean?
Ya in Uwajimaya? Can you give me a clue? Because I've never took Japanese.
So there's a lot of restaurants and stores that will have this suffix ya. It's like Yoshinoya, which is a beef bowl place, or Skiya, which is a beef bowl place, or Uwajimaya, which is a grocery store, or like a Matsuya.
Or Shinomiya from Kaguya. Has to relate to food, huh?
Not necessarily, but kind of. If that help, it can still help you lead to the answer to the question.
So you're saying what does the ya mean in all these? Well, they're all places of food. The ya must mean
They all sell food.
they all sell food. So ya must mean a market.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Ya actually means store.
Wait, for
Yeah.
real? Oh man, I just straight up guessed it. Damn.
So ya at the end of a name like that will indicate that it's a store or a marketplace where you can buy stuff.
Dang, man.
Yes, dang, you're killing the questions right now.
I know, right?
Okay, I had to cut us off because we finally made it to Uwajimaya. So let's go check it out. A cook named Matt, what do you call this place? A gem, bro, a gem. Hopefully they got gem for sushi.
Snakes. Don't touch her.
All right, let's do salmon.
Salmon? Alright.
Yeah, you want the wasabi? It's not, the wasabi's all in it. You want me to take
hell
it?
no.
Okay. I'm scared. I think we're gonna.
Oh man, I feel. I
Cheers,
don't know
man.
about this one. Dude, the salmon is like a goddamn paste, man. What the hell is this? The rice is like Play-Doh.
Yeah. That's the thing with these places. These are made, and then they're just left in a cold area. So the rice literally turns into this weird Play-Doh texture. This is on par, maybe slightly better than Safeway, just slightly better. But
Slightly
otherwise,
better.
it tastes just like it.
Good luck to us. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh! Like it's super chewy, super metallic, and dude, the rice does not help. It literally feels like a block of ice going down your throat. A block of ice. That's how cold it is. That's how cold. Like, all right.
It tastes. I rate this, man. Unfortunately.
No, let's start with the
Japanese-
salmon. Let's start with the salmon.
Oh yeah. So the salmon, and yeah, that's like a.
It's like a
that's
D.
like a D.
D. How about tuna? F.
Tuna F, man. I just puked it all out.
Overall experience, never go back. We haven't had an
Terrible,
impressive
man.
piece of sushi yet.
Yeah, it's been
But-
a terrible day so far.
We are going to an institution, a Seattle institution, world famous actually, Fab Sushi. So yeah. It actually really saddens me that Uwajimaya performed the way it did, because it's not just an icon for Japanese Americans in Seattle, but an icon for Seattle itself. So the fact that they lacked in sushi as a Japanese market was pretty saddening. But we gotta keep looking forward. We gotta go to our next spot, Fab Sushi. Like I said, it's a rising favorite in Seattle's downtown. So let's check it out. In just 1 year, they became a solidified part of Belltown. They're famous for a lot of different things. One thing is Keith Lee. This is the location he went to. Now they have two locations, one on the east side in Bellevue, and this is the main location where it started all. And this is also your favorite go-to takeout sushi joint. Yeah, this is his go-to spot. It's also my go-to spot. I'm actually on the news. I'm on the news for this place. If we could find the footage, we'll put it up.
Oh, Fab Sushi goodness. Never find this anywhere else.
This is one of the very few places that I've ever seen do sushi by the pound. $15 by the pound. This is actually one of the best deals you could get for sushi in America, and let alone in Seattle.
This was $24.
$24 for that full box. This would
Exactly.
probably feed two people. Look.
Yeah, 2 people.
All right, let's dig in. Okay, so we got a few things. Obviously, we still got the salmon, and we still got the tuna. The tuna is actually gonna be, I think it's otoro, or was it otoro? Let's start with the tuna. So this is the tuna.
Likewise. Oh yeah, yes. That too. Cheers.
Just off the bat, so much better.
Yeah, those last 2 videos with or 3 with the tuna, no good. This one, good.
There's barely any metallic taste. It's still a little cold in my opinion. We gotta remind ourselves, this stuff all sits out, so everything's still a little cold, but it's not like freezing cold. Like it's not in a fridge or anything.
Yeah, and what I've noticed is if there's actually like a line they'll constantly make it so
Yeah.
it tastes more fresh. Right now, it's pretty dead right now.
Yeah, so low key, it actually might be better for you to go when there's like 30 people in line, because the rotation of sushi is coming in and out, in and out. You'll always get a fresh batch. But yeah, that was a pretty good one. Let's go do the salmon.
Cheers. Get some the soy sauce.
I'm telling you, this is easily the best sushi we had all day. For the salmon, there's a little bit of nuttiness. There's a bounce to the bite. The thing is, I do have to say about Fab Sushi is that there's too much rice, man.
Yeah, there's a lot, but it keeps you full.
There's too much rice. It keeps you full, but there's too much rice. It creates that same like play doughiness. Not as bad as the other places, but you could definitely like feel it. Like you're chewing longer than you should be chewing for sushi. We got a few wild cards. What wild card are we gonna go to? This gonna be our showcase. The chili oil one.
Chili oil.
This is a go-to seared salmon with chili flakes on top. Cheers, bro.
There you go. Unbelievable.
Dude, seared salmon does not fail. It's oily. Oh my gosh, it's smooth. Like, come on, man. You can't make this up. And the chili flakes add like what is it? It's like a little tingle. It's almost like mala.
What fish is that?
That was salmon.
That was salmon? That was even better than the salmon we ever ate.
That's one of the better salmons I've had. It's not the best seared salmon I've had, but that's like an amazing piece. Wow. Okay, before we dig in, let's grade the rest of the stuff. Start with tuna. What do you think?
I'd say that's like
It's like a B plus for me.
I think that's a B plus.
B plus. So
Yeah.
like a high B on the tier list up there. And then the salmon,
That's a goddamn A plus.
A plus.
Yup.
I think it's like a B.
No way. Why? Why? Wait. Explain.
It's cool. It just doesn't taste like it's nutty. Too much of a subtle flavor. When I think salmon, it's not as subtle as the white fishes that we have in this plate. So that's the one critique I have. When I like eating salmon nigiri, I like tasting that salmon.
No, that salmon tasted very fresh. Your opinion, man. Let me tell you something, bro. I eat it because I like it, man. Hell, I loved it. you think some food reviewer is gonna tell me what I want to eat? That ain't happening. Just cut it.
Dude, I love how everyone passes by.
Why is everyone passing by when I do it?
Okay, enough of that tomfoolery. Let's get back on track. Fab Sushi was definitely a welcome addition to the trip. However, I do think that previous grocery store sushi places have taken a toll on us. Either way, the show must go on. We got one more spot, the fifth and final spot, Shiro Sushi. I called Fab Sushi an institution. Shiro Sushi is definitely an institution. So let's check it out. Last spot, we got the iconic Shiro Sushi. This is what basically started it all in Seattle. We're gonna try to make this quick because my man's is dying, bro. The grocery store sushi killed him.
The grocery store sushi is fucking killing me. I gotta find a real bathroom soon, but
Here's the chopsticks.
I think this would be high quality.
This looks good though. I'll show the spread. Sushi spread. That looks really good. So since I only bought one course, we're just gonna try the salmon. So you try you try this salmon and I try the tuna, and then we'll go from there. Can you hold this for 1 second? Oh sheesh! If you dropped out, I would have been so.
Sucked, bro. Just eat it off the ground.
All right, you get salmon. Salmon.
Yeah.
I get tuna. Okay. This is the nigiri tray. 12 pieces, $45. But before we eat this, look at the traffic behind us. This is everywhere. This is everywhere in Seattle.
Yeah.
In UW. I don't know what's happening in North Seattle, but it's traffic everywhere. There's traffic on campus. There's traffic at U Village.
There's no way to get out.
We're stuck. We're actually stuck here. We're actually supposed to shoot this at the Cherry Blossoms. I don't know what happened. I think those signs might be related to it.
What was the sign?
Cheers.
That's good.
That's so good. Oh my gosh. That is so smooth. The rice is so good. All right, let's give it a go.
Sushi is very safe. Oh, bro, the grocery store sushi.
We'll take over.
Bro.
I'll take over. So sushi is really smooth. The rice is not very dense. There's a little bit of a sourness from the vinegar. Not much sweetness from it. So, and look at that. I'll show off one of the pieces. Look at that. The rice is not too big. For sushi, you don't want rice that's too big. In reality, sushi rice is the defining factor of how your sushi will taste in terms of texture, flavor, whatever. And this place, obviously, this is a fine dining place. Got it right. So, final verdict, what was the salmon for you?
I think it's an A.
A?
It's pretty good.
I had the tuna, the lean tuna. That was like A plus S. I'll give it an S. So overall, like an A plus in total.
Nothing has been an S for me today.
Nothing but an S, A though. All right, that's our verdict for this. We'll just finish up this box. You know, thank you for that journey. We had a rough start to this day, but I'm glad we got to eat this at least.
If you got a weak stomach, just don't eat at the grocery store.
Yeah, if you got a weak stomach, do not eat at grocery stores. But hey, the last 2 spots we've been to, obviously definitely recommend. The other 3, you could definitely pass on those. Even Kura, you could pass on Kura, honestly. Kura's like fun. Never get a takeaway. Always get it in person if you're gonna go there, because Kura is all about the conveyor belt. All right, thank you guys. I'm about to eat this otoro. Pop. And that was it, guys. Those were the 5 restaurants we used to test out Takeout Sushi in America. Definitely we had more on the list to try out, but unfortunately due to time, route issues, or we couldn't order takeout at the time, those restaurants had to be cut from the list. Overall, the sushi restaurants were not impressing, but I'm certain that there's many other restaurants out there that could impress us. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what other 5 restaurants we should do in the future, because we definitely plan on doing videos like this and even more beyond just sushi and maybe beyond even food itself. So yeah, thank you again. Bye bye.